So we're back again with another running video. It's actually the day before. We're going to be running 50 kilometers, or I should say attempting to run 50 kilometers. So I'm just getting my stuff out now, ready for tomorrow, just to make sure, you know, I've got everything, and then at least that way if I forget anything or remember anything more tonight, you know, I'm going to have plenty of time to do it. But we're just going to go through sort of what I've got ready and out to be packed away in it. So of course we've got to start with the running vest. We did touch on it the other day. You know, got your water pocket, some pockets, zips, and it's got a little bit on the back, which is where that is going to go. So it's a 1 litre sort of portable water bottle, whatever you want to call them. Really simple to use. You do have to bite down on this bit though, which is a little bit strange, but you get used to it after a while. We've then got the trusty Apple Watch. It really isn't. It's normally out by some way, so you've got to take it with a bit of pinch of salt, whatever that says. We've got the water bottle here, only 500 millilitres. That of course goes in this pocket. And for tomorrow, because we are doing the 50k, we have got one of these as well. I've never actually tried one of these, but I'm definitely going to need some sort of electrolytes. We've then got our snack, so just a little go-ahead bar, and then we've got 2 packs of crisps with some carbohydrates and some salt. Probably going to try and take one of these every 5k, and then we'll space these out. And I think I've even decided that I'm probably going to stop, well not stop, but halfway round I reckon we'll end up going into some sort of Tesco, maybe just getting a sushi and a Lucozade Sport. That'll probably be around maybe the 30 or 35 kilometre mark. And then we've got the other bits and bobs. So we've got Lanacane, which is of course just super essential for anything long distance. Ibuprofen again, just in case I get in a bit of pain. That's everything that's going to be packed in my bag. Of course tomorrow, if I do forget or decide I'm going to take anything else, I will obviously show you guys that as well. But yeah, gonna eat tonight, early night, get some sleep, and then should hopefully be ready to go by about 10 AM tomorrow. But it is meant to rain by about, I think it said 4 or 5, so hopefully that either stays as is or it just doesn't rain at all, because the last thing I'm going to want is to get to about kilometre 40 and the heavens open. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Okay, so currently 5 kilometers in, about a 558 kilometer average. Just having my first little go bar, but it's also currently about 10 to 7 in the morning, which I'm not really too fond of. I normally prefer my runs sort of later in the day once I've sort of, you know, eaten, walked around a little bit, warmed up. But this morning I think I was up at 6 AM, had a croissant, got some fluids in me, and then was out the door by about 6:20, 6:25. And it's all just because for about 12 o'clock today, maybe even earlier, it's meant to absolutely hammer it down. So Okay, so currently 25k in, average speed of 5:59 a kilometre. I've just walked probably the last 0.6 of a kilometre. Just had some electrolyte drink, had a bag of crisps, took some water on board, re-linocaned it up, and yeah, I mean, I was currently walking along, or running along I should say, Kings Lane Quay. So there's Kings Lane town all over there, and then Howes Estates to the right. But we're at 2 hours 30 and halfway through, so pretty much where I thought we'd be in terms of a 5-hour finish. But next 35k we are going to stop at least at Tesco and get a meal deal. Just have a Lucozade and some sushi. Okay, so about 42.5 kilometres in, and I am absolutely ruined. My legs are killing me. I've linocaned about 3 times, got my undershorts on, and I'm still somehow chafing. I stopped off at Tesco. They didn't have sushi, so I had to get a wrap, a watermelon, and then a Lucozade and a bottle of water. I nicked the bottle of water because I was thirsty. That was an awful idea. I was literally like gagging. Water was just like gurgling around in my stomach, which wasn't good. But we got 7.5k left. We're about 4 hours and 5 minutes, so I think we should be under the 5 mark, hopefully. But with how my feet feel, like, it doesn't even matter at this point. I guess it's just make sure I actually finish it. So we are all done. 50k in 4 hours 48 minutes and some seconds. That last 2 or 3k was, that was horrible, really was. To be fair, I was literally only like a 2 kilometre run or walk, whatever you want to say, back home. But I just thought, we're aiming for 50, we've done 50. Obviously my body's just in agony already. Them extra 2k just to get me home just isn't worth it. So stop the Strava. Just gonna have a cool down. I'm going a bit fast. Stop the Strava. Gonna walk home now. I think I'm definitely going to be running an ice cold bath and just laying my legs in it. And then I got to sort my feet out because they are just, I don't really want to take my socks off, if I'm honest. I think that's probably going to have blisters galore on it. But yeah, absolutely buzzing. I managed to finish it. That was probably one of the hardest fitness things I've ever done. It'd be interesting as well to see if my if the marathon distance was under 4 hours. If it's not, I think it's going to be very, very close. But we'll get in. We'll check the Strava and whatnot properly, and then I probably intend to go back to bed, if I'm honest. Have some food, shower, cold bath, drink a lot, and then bed. So just got in. Feet don't look that bad, but gutted. See that? My Pure Sport running socks, which fucking cost an absolute fortune for a pack. Now got holes where the toes are for each. Fuming. So it's actually the next day from my 50k attempt. I don't feel too bad, as you can tell. I've currently took the mountain bike out just for a little spin, and that's solely because my quads are in absolute agony. The rest of it, fine. Did have a little bit of restless legs last night, but slept like a baby, and then probably got a good 180, 200 grams of protein in yesterday, so I think that's helped. But quads are just, they're on fire. So I think, well, my plan was to have this bike ride, only literally going to be like 20 minutes, half hour tops, like 10, 15 kilometers worth. And then hopefully, as of tomorrow, just before Father's Day, because Mum and Dad are planning on going for a 5-mile walk, that my legs will be better, so I can actually sort of join in rather than being miserable and letting Dad go out with just Mum on his own. But yeah, can I get this ride done and we'll see how we feel.